All right, Fritzy, Kevin Durant ends up where?
I think due to the organization's total desperation, they've got to do something as soon as possible to appease the fan base. I'm going to go with the New York Knicks for Durant.
The Knicks. McLovin.
Kevin Durant. I don't have solid intel that he's been looking at websites about real estate in Brooklyn, and he's going to move right near me and JJ Redick, Brooklyn Nets. By the way, he was out last night in New York on Instagram. I think he might have been at that cigar club we always go to.
Ooh.
He was hanging out. I don't know. He was...
Wait, JJ Redick was out?
No, Kevin Durant.
Oh,
Kevin Durant's been making the scene in New York.
Was he at the Havana room?
He was at a room that had lockers with people's names on it with like champagne and cigars and that. Are there a lot of places like that? I don't really know. I don't roll in those crowds.
Not that I'm aware of. I just know that place in New York, Havana room. That's in Midtown. In fact, it's right by the NBA office.
Yeah.
Ooh.
KD did an Instagram tour of New York City last night, so I feel like New York.
Manhattan or Brooklyn?
Manhattan.
That's a big difference.
All Manhattan. I know.
Shouldn't he have been walking across the Brooklyn Bridge?
Or standing directly in the
right
middle.
in the middle, and you're not quite sure.
Tugging both.
With his arms spread, like he would do the Scott Stapp with arms wide open video, and he would be right there on the Brooklyn Bridge. What was the name of that band?
Come on, man.
Yes, Eaton.
Creed, Dan.
Oh, Creed. That's
You
right.
love Creed.
I did love Creed.
Strikeout, base hits, double plays. Remember when he did that song for the Marlins?
I know.
We had him on we had him on the show the one time in San Francisco.
With arms wide open. Yeah, I think when he went the Jesus reference, it felt like when
Shirt
he was doing
open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he doing Titanic before Titanic? Wait, did Titanic come out after or before Arms Wide Open with Scott Stapp and Creed? Because doesn't he give that, I'm on top of the world?
Which had a worse ending?
No. Creed.
Yeah.
and people died in Titanic. But I think Creed had a worse loss. All right, Paulie, where is Kevin Durant going to play? And where is he going to sign? Not where is he going to play?
I don't want to pick the Nets because I find it hard to believe. I thought he'd stay with the Warriors for one more year, a 1 year max, like one year deal, and get healthy there. I'm going to go with the Warriors, 1 year deal.
But why would you sign him for 1 year if you know he's going to leave? Because then you'd be saying, hey, we'll pay for your rehab. We're going to pay you $40 million just to not do anything.
Unless you think he can get back for the playoffs. I don't really believe in my
If I'm
pick.
signing him for 5 years if I'm Golden State, not one. If he was healthy, I could have seen the 1+1 the same as I see with Kawhi. I can see. I got to start going last names. I can't go first names because I get Kyrie and Kawhi and Clay and Kim and Chloe. I get them all confused here. So, Seton O'Connor, Kevin Durant ends up where?
Well, one, I don't know if we've mentioned, but Kevin Durant sold his house in Malibu. Hello. LA's clearly out.
The boo.
Gone.
The boo.
Maybe he was smoking cigars and drinking champagne, celebrating his massive real estate haul.
Yeah. Fritzy just said Titanic 97.
Ooh.
Creed Arms Wide Open 99. 2 years later.
Wowzer.
Those are both bandwagons I'm glad I didn't get on.
Did you watch Titanic?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I watched. I did tell you that a niece of mine watched Titanic without knowing the historical background of it. What a wild scene.
I didn't know.
The kid was like 14 years old. She thinks it's a love story about a couple that meets on a lovely boat.
What is a love story?
Yeah, the first hour is fantastic.
Yeah.
And it goes south.
I like that the band kept playing.
That's supposedly a true story. And
Yeah.
if you read the history of the Titanic, that the orchestra, small group, kept on trying to keep people calm.
And who came up with the captain must go down with the ship? Right?
Probably not the captain.
The first officer?
Hey, you got to go down with the ship.
You get the big bucks, Stu.
And what was the band playing when they went down? And you just wonder, do they just keep playing? Is they're getting ready to
the
go on?
Charleston's playing or whatever.
Yeah.
The dance, whatever that
Yeah.
music was. Everyone's going down.
I'm going to go Nets with Durant, begrudgingly.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to stay. He stays with the Warriors.
Okay, but that's I still feel like I don't know about this whole doctor treatment and all of that, and if he's actually angry at the medical staff there with the Warriors, because it feels like some people are refuting Rick Bucher's report on Bleacher Report about that, but I don't know. Maybe the truth lies somewhere in between. I'm going to say Brooklyn begrudgingly because I think Kyrie's going to end up there, and I think Kevin Durant wants to play on the same team with Kyrie.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.